All right. Happy Thursday, everyone, and welcome to the Ales and Fails Twitch stream. As you can see, I am making sure everything is running the way that it needs to be, and I can already see that I'm missing one key element of the stream. That being our ticker, which refuses to move. There it goes. Alright, where is that thing? Where is that crazy thing? There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. So happy Thursday, everyone. And welcome back to the stream. There was a very real chance here that today's episode was not going to happen. And the reason for that is that I do have some work happening outside the ale den. My attention, unfortunately, might be pulled away depending on how the situation progresses. I hate to be cryptic here, folks, but I don't like talking about real life. I like to just, bask into the digital world? Is that good? Digital world? That's a reference to Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Yeah, I don't like to think about these things when we're on show. But yeah, sometimes real life intrudes, and that's a real kicker. But I think we're okay at least for a couple of hours. I think we'll make it work. I didn't really want to make it through today without at least enjoying part of it. So as you can see, today we'll actually be playing Super Metroid, which is a game that I've been playing for quite a few weeks now, every other week. I had the daring assumption that I would make it to the area known as the wreck ship today. I have no idea if I will. I just want to set expectations and see what happens. But before we do that, let's go ahead and check out what's on tap. Today I grabbed a completely new one. If you follow me on the socials, you probably saw me posting about this. I had yet to drink it, but here it is. This is Sweet as Pineapple, also from Oakland United. Avid viewers of the stream will remember that I have been having items from Oakland United Beer Works very recently. I certainly love their very crafty stouts. This one, however, is a sour ale. As described, a sour ale with strawberry and pineapple. So what is a sour ale? So somebody very smart, somebody smarter than me once told me that there's three main flavors in beer. There's sweetness, that comes from the grains. There's bitterness, and that comes from the hops. And then there's sourness. And interestingly enough, it's the least developed flavor, at least from my perspective. Sour ales get their sourness from things that you generally don't want in beer, and the main one of that is certain bacterial strains, mostly lactobacillus, which is present in things that spoil. So things that are sour are similar to things that spoil. Who knew? But there's also certain types of yeasts that give you those sour compounds into your beer. Among these, a certain yeast strain known as Brettanomyces, though in the industry they know them as Brett. I believe there's a couple of ways to make sour beers. There's one easy one and one difficult one. I believe the easy one is known as kettle souring. I do not yet possess the knowledge as to how that actually comes about. But yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this guy. I do love sours, especially the ones with fruit flavors, so strawberry and pineapple sounds right up my alley. Let me go ahead and pour this one. And as you can see, the stream goes dead silent whenever I pour. That's generally to avoid any mishaps. I can't do two things at once. So as you can imagine how successful I am with drinking and streaming. And so it's a clear color. You can actually see through this guy. Definitely a sour nose. I think I sense strawberries more than anything. Let's hope there's some pineapple in there. Fingernail. So it's actually very light. It's lighter than most sour ales I've had. Certainly one of the few beers that I can consider a light beer. It's got a nice head. I'm trying to look for that pineapple, but it's more about the body of the pineapple than the actual flavor of it, if that makes any sense. It's like pineapple was here. Maybe like how they make certain pineapple drinks or fruit drinks, where you soak the fruit in a container and you boil it, and then you have like the essence of the fruit. You don't necessarily have the flavor or the taste of the fruit. I'd like to be able to explain that a little bit better, but that's how I'm sensing it. I think the sourness though does come from the strawberries itself. Like I said, I think the aroma is also just very strawberry specific. It almost tastes like not only do you have the strawberries there, but also almost like the stalk of the strawberries, if that makes any sense. Let me see if I can go ahead and find this on Untappd. And of course, I love it. It's not signed in, because I don't often sign in on this thing, as in all the time. Sweet as pie. There we go. And so what does it say here? Well, it says nothing, but at least we can get an idea of just how heavy it is. It's a 5.4% alcohol by volume and 0 bittering notes, or 0 bittering points. So that's something. I like it. I don't know that I would necessarily reach for it if I'm looking for a sour beer, but certainly an interesting helping from Oakland United. Let me go ahead and update my ticker before we move on. Wow, what a cursed stream, folks. What a cursed stream. But with that, let's get back into the game. I think that's what you're all here for. It's another good day in the world of Super Metroid. And love it when your windows do things that they're not supposed to be doing. Alright, so let's load our suspend point. And I wish I knew which one of these it was. I'm just going to get the latest one, 922 at 412. And I do believe, where are we exactly? Norfair. So we're going down Norfair. We attempted some backtracking last time we were playing, and we discovered that there is very little we can do in terms of backtracking. I'm going to assume that those pockets of blue were things that I attempted to do but failed at it. And in terms of things that we have the charge beam, the ice beam, the spacer, the various suit which allows us to withstand some temperatures, the morphing ball, of course, bombs. We have both the super bombs and the super bombs. I forget what those are called. The high jump boots and the speed booster. So a good arsenal. It's allowed us to get through most doors at this point, so that's good. I'm just here trying to remember what my attacks are. And missiles, super bombs. And like I said, this was a totally new area. Oh, this is a charge station. Let's take advantage of it while we can. So hopefully you're having a wonderful Thursday. Hopefully it's the end of your week, or at least we're close to it. I know for most people, you've still got one more day to go. I have the good fortune that I don't necessarily have a standard schedule. But then again, I can't say that I'm that thankful for it. Things change. Oh, okay. Let's see what's down here. Maybe I should have gone right though. The right that got away. No, that's where I actually came from. Actually, but what is that on the north east? No, northwest. That's what I want to say. Yeah, I want to get over there. It seems like a tiny door. How would I even get there? Would I have to... What is the point of this? It just falls? Well, it gets you here, but that's not what I want. Okay, let's just move on. I'm sure that if once I get the screw attack, it'll be fine anyways. Everything will be fine once I get the screw attack. The best kinds of waffles are the waffles that stick together, I always say. And this is a return way. That's definitely a good opener. But it's not the type of drink for the long road, you know? The long road ahead. And of course, once I can wall jump, even if I mastered the wall jump, it wouldn't actually help. I know that it's supposed to be activated as soon as you touch that wall. And it's you'll probably also have to be twirling. See, like that. So I wouldn't be able to get up there even if I wanted to. Even though it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. So it seems like a standard location. The last thing I want to do though is jump into a boss room. Let's go in here. That's a lot of missiles. Is this some sort of poison water? Looks like battery acid, to be honest with you. What? Why can't I hit it? Seriously. Is it just the geometry or something? Okay, well, I guess it's not moving. What an interesting enemy. I feel like it almost got bugged. Nice, one more missile. So I guess we're at 40. I think that's what's suggested there. Alright, good. I can't believe we actually got through that without any repercussions. So only way to go is down. These things remind me of those enemies that just circulate the room in the Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda game. In fact, they probably are performing the same function. What? What are these things? And a dead end generally doesn't mean a dead end. But except for maybe this instance. I feel like running though. There's not enough room to run. Okay. Again, I can only assume that that is acid of some sort, since it's a liquid and it has the color of a battery acid. It also felt like I was moving just a bit sluggish. There's that thing again. Is it just gonna sink when I land on it? I wonder if they have an additional purpose. They are glowing green like my power bombs. Let's see what happens. Well, that didn't do anything. And that did not do anything either. What about? That is not also what I wanted to do. Okay, well, now we know that it does nothing. And there should be nothing here. Some well-timed jumps. Well, there doesn't seem to be much anything else we can do here at this time. Unless there is a way to make those platforms go up. Which I think we just determined can't be done. But they do look strange. What is the mystery of the rotating platforms? Well, let's see if there's any other routes we can take for now. Actually, is any of this bombable? Oh, hey. Look, and you shall find the truth. Okay, well, let's plasma bomb everything, I guess. Again, I forget what the actual name is. Okay, so that took out everything. Whoa, hey. was the point of that? So it's a ramp. Can I actually just run and jump? Never tried that. My timing is off. Whoa, hey, I guess I could actually do something there. Okay, let's look at our map. Well, I guess good, because it didn't seem like there was anything more we could do in this area anyways, save for that tiny block of unconquered space. Once again, I'm going to say I'll probably be able to reach that once I have the screw attack. Hello. What have you got for me today? Grappling beam. Is it something to grapple with my inner demons? What does this do exactly? Doesn't seem to work like a hook shot. The ultimate expression of a grappling beam. Whoa! I guess I should have just... Okay, and so you just swing. So where are we here? I'm hoping this is just water. But does that mean you have to walk on water? Everyone will know that reference. Oh ha, I guess I should have grappled. There's some funkiness to how the grapple beam works, I guess. I wonder if it only grabs onto these blocks. I actually don't mind, since I haven't seen too many of them, which leads me to believe that I haven't missed much. But who knows? I got hit. Whoa, hey, you didn't crouch, buddy. Alright, so how do I make it there? I'm so smart. So accomplished I am. Okay, so I see... I kind of see what needs to happen here. I just don't know that I have the skills for it. Oh, why do you have to send me all the way back? Can I actually kill these things? That's the eternal question. Probably not. Well, I guess super missiles get rid of everything. And let's see what... Could we just jump and do that maybe? I also just need to get rid of those chumps if I'm gonna keep falling. I believe that's how their canonical name. Chumps. God, everything's a chump. I'm a chump too. Alright. Beautiful. How did we do that? Actually, I didn't think about it, which is the surprising thing here. And of course, this is just water, so I'm not that concerned. Except for the fact that there might be enemies. Ooh, hey, it's a charge station. Good. I could use that. Maybe one more. Alright, I think let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's mosey. Oh, come on. Shouldn't be that difficult. I gotta tell you, water controls are so bad. I know that we are fighting using probably an incredibly heavy outfit, but just its buoyancy is the pits. The pits, I tell ya. What is this? I'm sure that's gonna kill me. Never say die, though. Well, clearly there was no purpose for that, other than to kill these things. We'll just check for bombs regardless. Okay, let's go. Slow motion. Alright, this doesn't work that way. And this was a super bomb, I think. No, I think it was a super missile. Hopefully it stays open. That's a pretty penny in terms of currency. Okay, so we are where we were first. We only missed one square. I definitely have the feeling to actually go back there, but give me 1 second here, folks. Let's see. Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so let's get back into this. I honestly just want to get that block so that I don't have to go back to it. That's what happens when you're a completion person. So here's a fun tidbit, and let me go into tidbits afterwards. But I don't believe the word completionist existed before that show. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or anything like that. I feel like a person who completed things was just a person who completed things before. So, yeah. I don't mind the term existing, but I feel like that's what got it started. But maybe that's just me. Okay, so this is gonna cost again another bomb. No lamp oil though. Okay, so can I grapple onto those things? That's the real question here. I guess I can, huh? But it's certainly going to be a while before. Oh, come on. Yeah, you know, I think we'll leave that to the screw attack. I think that's fine. I don't think we need to practice grappling on grappling. Otherwise, we'd be wrestlers. Too much grappling, you know? I think we did quite well with our wall jump / grapple hook combo back there. No need to be a hero. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna force me to not. Yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to go all the way back there. Again. Okay, we're gonna have to repeat our feat. Repeat the feat. It'd be nice though if they actually made it easier the second time around. It would be nice. Oh, I keep forgetting that those little pea hats are here. Oh, why am I wasting missiles? Not to suggest that the Super Nintendo controller wasn't perfect as is, but just the fact that it had certain lack of buttons. You had to change inventory on a lot of things before you could actually use them. Okay, so okay, I guess I'll try the grapple beam thing just for a second. Let's go ahead and do this. And of course, the problem with this particular feat is the fact that it forces me into a scenario where I continually lose health, so it's not very repeatable. All right, let's just do our thing and get out of here. And of course, the timing of the jump itself is actually quite quite difficult. Very close to dying here, folks. That is crazy. That is crazy. Fortunately, we do have that charge station pretty close by. Beautiful. Okay, so this is where our charge station is, so I'm gonna take a dunk for a few minutes, or maybe it's in the next room. You know, one thing I didn't do is put bombs down here. So they only get destroyed by the hyper bombs. Interesting. Makes it worthless to just shoot them with the ice beam, I think, unless you simply want to get by them. Wait, is this... Sorry, it seemed like that was a doorway or something. Okay. So at this point, the game actually hasn't suggested to you that you can use a wall jump. So I'm very curious as to how players first playing this game thought that they could actually get past this particular hurdle. Also, I should just master this wall jump, since I'm beginning to notice that it's going to be crucial. It positions the platforms in such a way where the reattempt is actually quite difficult to pull forward. Let's give it a few more shots. I see Samus going in that direction. Why isn't she jumping? Let's try with a control stick. We've been using the control pad this entire time. No, that's not gonna make it any easier. If there was only one more block there, this would be so much simpler. What? You could just shoot up? Okay, well, let's say that the first time I did it was the cool time that I did it. You could just shoot up, folks. Shoot 'em up, as they say. Shmup. Okay. Okay, so let's try and do this again. I guess I answered my own question there. How did earlier players actually manage to do the thing? They probably just went for the point of least resistance and shot the grappling hook up. Wow. Definitely not worthwhile. I guess those first few blocks are fake outs. Of course. You also have to wait for the tide. It would be nice to activate the high jump boots in the underwater arena. And it seems as long as any part of your body is actually touching the water, you still get that slog effect. Thank goodness. Okay, so no more backtracking. Let's go ahead and move forward here. With a new tool in our arsenal. Let me see, can I actually grab anything else here? Why wouldn't you just... So I guess this certainly solves one question from Smash Brothers. Where did Samus get her grappling beam? I was unaware that she got any grappling beam, so... Is that it? You folks done? No, you're not. No, you're not. What happened? Oh, I see. There was one underground. The grappling beam doesn't work on those things. Okay, so here's a true test. Haha. Yes. Alright, this is what we've been waiting for, right? Oh, what is this? Golden eggs? Power bomb. Oh, I see. This is an increase to our power bombs. I think the max before was 10. So much like the missiles, this just allows us to carry more. Very nice. I like it. Make sure that there's nothing left to bomb here. I swear, this reminds me of some of the rooms in Super Mario Brothers 2. But I am incredibly nostalgic for Super Mario Brothers 2, so it is no surprise that a lot of things remind me of it. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and move out. I will go ahead and take that save room though. Just in case I perish in battle. Beautiful. Was this actually the way out? Potentially. Right, and this is the monster that we bested. Is it worth... Oh, I see. Grappling hook. Oh, come on. Didn't need to swing that low for this one. An energy tank. Beautiful. Certainly a worthwhile test of skill. Just gotta stop going into that blasted pool of gas. Gotta make sure I know exactly what I'm doing here. So at this point I've backtracked enough. I think the question is going to be where I need to go to next. What makes the most sense here? I could go back up Brinstar. Or I could go down here, wherever that is. And unfortunately, I don't actually recall why I couldn't proceed in Brinstar. It's a missile station, I think. Is there a real or wrong route here? I also forget what those crosses are. There's no real wrong answer, folks, here. Folks here. Well, at least we do have more energy. That's a plus. Whoa, hey. I can't shoot the bullets down. Good. So the crosses are energy. I should continue to try to remember that. But what is the likelihood that that'll happen? Oh, okay. This is definitely where we needed to go next, given that this is grappling hook country. Great. No, don't. You don't need to go that low, buddy. And of course I'm stuck between two of these, and they're just gonna keep showing up, aren't they? Okay. Clearly I needed that one energy tank. What a mess. What do the blue ones open up with? Maybe it's the bombs? No, of course not. It was just a regular shot. Oh no, don't do that. Is it gonna close if I... Well, it is an empty area. Let's go check it out. Wait, so you could just do this thing? I bet that door's gonna close as soon as I leave this map, though. That's gonna be the sad thing. So I could check out what's missing down there. Hopefully it's a weapon instead of a boss. I really don't want to fight anything right now. Just want to get on with my life. Check out some cool new sites. You know the works. What is this? Okay, so we made it this far, I guess. But I guess you need something else to actually make it down there. Trying to see if any of these are invisible walls. I think I might have forgotten to check the first one, maybe? Too big for it. What if I do one of these? Does that do anything? Did that do anything? Clearly the only way through is to go into the lava, which I don't believe I can, not with this suit. I know that there's at least one more powerful suit out there, so that's what I'm looking for. That's the way we came, and this is the way we are. So I do think that the next stop is going back up to Brinstar, but I want to just double check these rooms that are still blue. There might be a chance I have the proper power-ups to actually get their contents. Oh, I see. I should probably hurry. The body is willing. Sorry, the body is not willing. Please, camera, stop shaking. Okay, good. Ugh. Really don't like these jumps. I think the problem is not the difficulty of the jumps themselves, it's more the fact that once you take a dip, very difficult to recover. You take multiple hits. There's no clean way to simply get back on the platform. What a punk. So what's here? That's one of the rooms I'm looking for. I roughly, vaguely remember this. This is one of these enemies that you can't actually see the damage on them, but you know they're taking hits. I see. So we've got to do something to get to that side. One of those seahorse people are going to show up. The tale of the seahorse people. Okay, so here we go. Let me try and get rid of this thing first. Hey, nice. Don't have to worry about that guy anymore. What a jerk. But what about this punk? Not that I don't deny that I'll need that. There we go, that's my jam. Again, clearly there was a number of locations that required me to have this grappling beam, and I was unaware of it. And maybe that's one of the things that I really enjoy about these Metroidvanias, just the fact that progression is based on the types of weapons that you get. Ooh, what is the wave beam? Wave. Is that like a screw attack beam? Everything is like a screw attack. Maybe I should rename this stream. Alright, let's see if I can choose it. So I guess it's already incorporated? Maybe I didn't try firing. Oh, I guess it does do this. It does have this motion. Here's wondering if there's a point to not having one of these on. Like if I turn off the spacer and the ice, what would happen then? Oh, I see. But do I really want to do that? The spacer provides spacing. I think one thing I probably don't need all the time is the ice beam. Or maybe I do, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And just a second here, folks. What is all this about? What is this? That has nothing to do with anything. Okay. But I am very curious as to what exactly the wave beam will allow us to do. Oh, hey. Ah. Fleas. Maybe I should read a wiki on this. Okay, so we collected one more item. Let's go for that tiny spot over there. And then after that we might take a quick break. There was another seahorse person here. Lord Triton. Okay, so now we're back in the bubbly room. The room of champagne, as they say. Whoa, hey. Okay, so this is clearly one location that definitely needs the ice beam. Maybe the grappling hook. That's not what I wanted to happen. Yeah, so I think I need to ice that guy. I don't. No, that's not what I meant. Not to ice the guy, but you know, to ice the guy. Once again, let's go ahead and activate our ice beam. Oh, don't tell me I can't go back up. That's gonna be terrible. Actually, one question that I have in mind, what happens when you remove the spacer? Oh, it's just maybe I do need that guy. Incredible platforming here, folks. Tell me there was no way to go back up from here. Maybe the grappling hook has something. I know that it'll instantaneously kill those guys. Oh, I got lucky. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Try not to fall here. Where did the lava go? I wonder if it's just an effect. Don't fall. Okay. Good. I think I'm turning my spacer back on, turning off the ice beam. Yeah. Or you know what? I'm just gonna actually leave all of them on. Live with that. And I need to find a fuel station. I need fuel, like Doc Brown once said. Hey, wait a second. There was a grappling hook station right there. The things we don't pay attention to. Sure, let's go ahead and save right here. And then we'll go back up to Brinstar. But with that, let me go ahead and take a 5-minute break. I probably should check this guy in. Let me go back to intermission for a second. Yeah, so this is again a meritable sour ale, but I do feel like it leaves me a bit empty. And I'm trying not to succumb to my bias of the fact that I don't care for too many light beers. That would be proven wrong by the fact that I do enjoy a few pilsners. But this one, I don't know, the body is just so light. Maybe this is because pilsners have a little more bubbliness to them. I'm also not a champagne person. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a break. We will be right back, folks. go with this one. Welcome back, everyone. Let me actually go ahead and turn off the music from Super Metroid here for a second. Okay, there we go. I love Forecast. It is the only song that I brought back from my old stream set of songs that I had for... Sorry, what I meant to say is Forecast is the only song that came back with me when I transitioned into this theme. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what I decided to pick next. Fans of the stream will actually remember this one quite well. I used to have it very early on, back when Forecast was my main theme actually. This is Old Rasputin. Old Rasputin is a Russian Imperial Stout. I can't say that I am very well versed in what makes a stout a stout. It is a beer that uses dark malts as opposed to the lighter malts that are used in things like Pilsners and India Pale Ales. Now, the reason why Old Rasputin here is considered a Russian Imperial Stout, well, the way that I understand it, at least, Russian Imperial Stouts are stouts that have higher alcohol strength, which is a style that's favored in Russia. This one actually has an alcohol percentage of 9%. And here we have our favorite animated film villain, Rasputin. Now, the fact that it is a Russian Imperial Stout does not mean that it is from Russia. It is simply the style, so please, no hate on the Russian Imperial Stout style. It is good despite the fact of global going-ons. Let's go ahead and pour this one in. I actually realized that I've got just a bit left of my sour ale, so fang ale. But the nice thing about the fact that this is a stout is that even though I've got a few sour notes left in my palate, because the stout is so robust and bitter, it'll actually overcome anything that I have in my mouth. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this one. And so North Coast does have a few beers that I like, including Le Merle, which is a Saison. I think it has Brother Thelonious. I think that's them. They do a very nice Pilsner, the Scrimshaw Pilsner. So all around, it's actually quite a nice craft brewery. If you ever see anything from North Coast Brewery, I suggest you give it a shot. And so, as I said, this is a Russian Imperial Stout. It's black as black. It's an incredibly roasty aroma. Certainly, I think it's far more better for tonight's outing than the sour was. Fang ale. Yeah, so it's got an incredible toast to it. Certainly stronger bittering notes, but really it is the malts that come through in a stout. What makes or breaks a stout, it is the malts. I think this one at least does an interesting balancing act between the sweetness of the malts, because they are there and they're quite robust, but the toast sets us up for the strength of the hops, which are actually quite on par, if not slightly overpower the sweetness of the malts. So very, very interesting. And like I said, it does pack a punch at 9%. What does Untapped have to say on this matter? Let's see. Produced in the tradition of 18th century English brewers who supplied the court of Russia's Catherine the Great, Old Rasputin seems to develop a cult following wherever it goes. It's a rich, intense brew with less complex flavors and a warming finish. That is grandiose. Old Rasputin is a perfect way to finish out a night, so that is exactly what we're going to do. Try not to drink too fast, otherwise I won't enjoy it. But let me go ahead and update my ticker there while we get bathed in the sweet The sweetness of forecast. And there we go. Let's get back into the action. Okay, so we did some backtracking. I think we're gonna go back to North here at this point. And the way to do that is I guess we have to go left. But the grappling hook has certainly opened up a few venues, which is nice. So has the ice beam, for that matter. Try not to get bumped into the lava. That's really the worst thing that can happen here. Like I was suggesting just a few minutes ago, once you fall into one of these pools, it's very difficult to recover without getting hit multiple times. Okay, easy enough. Though I didn't do that flawlessly. And here's hoping that that lava doesn't actually rise. I know that I've been here before. Let's see, is that door? Looks like it. Maximize that screen. Trying to kill everything before it even comes on screen. And what do I do here? It is what they say, when they go low. Alright, have to... The crafty bomb way. The crafty bomb, that should be a children's book. Alright, let's go up there. Let me check out what that M is first, though. It must be some sort of recharge station, hopefully for missiles. And I guess I do have all the missiles, so I don't really need any more. I was hoping that it would also charge my super missiles, but no luck there. Hey, speaking of the devil. Ah, the devil wears Prada. So while we are trekking some of this well-worn path, I will say that there is a high likelihood that I won't be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. A few more things life-related are going to be in the way. So unless a few of those things clear out and I can finish out early, there's a good chance that I won't be doing the show. Hopefully you understand, dear viewer. It's just sometimes it's just a lot to do, and so I would rather get certain things done than actually try to push through it. There's an X there, so I'm assuming that's a no-go. Let me go back to criteria. I'm honestly trying to make what I predicted in my stream name happen. I want to make it to the wrecked ship. I like this music. I wish it was on more often. I hate these enemies though. I love this song, but I hate baseball cards. Here's wondering exactly what the wave beam does for us in scenarios like this. I wonder if it's just a boost to the original beam. Oh man. And so the thing here is that you have to do them all in succession. And if you fail at one, you probably have to start all over again. And it's not really that difficult. Nice. Of course. Let me check if there's no extra missing room around here. Now let's go back up. Let's go back to the crater, folks. Of course. Again, it's the sort of thing that if it's not done perfectly the first time around, the enemies at the bottom will be defrosted. Of course. Why? What is happening here? Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. How do you even get through this without getting eaten? I might as well just charge. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like... it takes that much energy out of you, but... wow! Fighting for dear life here, folks. Okay, here's plasma bomb. Does that do anything for anyone? It didn't actually kill them, did it? Maybe it did. Certainly didn't kill the spikes. What? Wow. This is... this is amateur hour. Okay, so... even though you plasma bomb them, they're still... I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't. Whew. Wow, how do you get through this? This is insane. Somebody should make a clip out of that. I feel like I was tapping my thumbs, as I haven't tapped my thumbs since Mario Party 1. Guess we try that again. I will say though, there has to be a weapon in my arsenal that can best those things. I can't imagine that is... you can't get through these flowers without And this area is highlighted pink, so I know that I've made it through here. Maybe one of these? How about that? That didn't do anything. That also does nothing. They're just parts of the living planet. I'm gonna just stand here and recharge, lick my wounds until I can continue to get some energy tanks. That is wild though, folks. That is wild. I wonder if the game literally just needs for you to take the hits in order to progress. As in, hey, there's no actual way to pass this unscathed. So let's just try to keep doing low jumps, otherwise you're going to get effed. Ah, man. Wow. What a frustrating series of events. How did I make it here without pulling my hair? Okay, there's a save room here, so I'll go ahead and save. Just in case that was my last great attempt. Well, at least I've got a full charge of everything, so made it out of that danged room with everything I needed. Okay. Wonder what those enemies are called, actually. It'd be interesting to find out. Okay. Hello, we are back in criteria. But what is my criteria? And that's where I want to get. That is our end goal, folks. Always wondering whenever I go down one of these routes whether or not it's where I was supposed to go. I'm not necessarily an explorer by nature. I like to do things in order. So it's always interesting to see if I made the right call by the developers of a game. Hello, and here's a grappling beam location. Where did all the water go? By old Rasputin, I shall get thee, Anastasia. Okay, so at least we got some new missiles. Those look a little craggly. I wonder if that means that they'll eventually break. Okay, this is a new area. Still in the outside. This almost looks like a Mega Man level. And here, trying to meekly do the wall jump. And of course you couldn't really do any of this underwater. Are these actually ladders? That is the question. They look like ladders, but they are not. Wait, how do I make it down there if I... This looks bombable. And of course it isn't. I guess it was nothing. I like the music here. It makes it sound very militaristic but proud. Like some of the earlier themes on Attack on Titan. Now that's a good show, Attack on Titan. I wonder if there's a lot of games based on that series. I'm pretty sure I've seen at least one. You know, one interesting realization a friend of mine once made was that Attack on Titan is actually mecha, which blew my mind. If you've never thought about that, think about it. Well, that's a pretty big jump. I guess there was nothing there. But at least this shows us that we were supposed to have the grappling hook by the time we made it here. If I dive down there, is it gonna be the end? And of course for here we need the ice beam. Of course. Or not. Maybe it's more grappling hook fun. Indeed it is. Okay. And of course, super missile to bomb. We've made it, folks. We've made it. What is this? Are we here? Yes! Wrecked ship. I hope that's what we were supposed to do. Let's look at the map, actually. I know that there's a bigger map we can access, isn't there? No, that's a select. And nope, that's not it. What am I thinking about here? Energy supply. That's interesting. Was that always shown there? Oh well. If I was playing Metroid Fusion, this type of hallway is where I would expect to meet the X-Parasite. So we've entered another ship with ghosts, I guess. What the heck? I was right, they are ghosts. Are these ladders? Please don't tell me these are limitless. Jeez. If I just stand around, will they just show up? Yes, I guess they do. Okay. I'll take it. Though it doesn't make a lot of sense. At the very least, it is an energy source that keeps popping up. So try not to think about it as a negative, but it does force me to keep moving. Oh, I was about to say, maybe the ghost doesn't show up here, but I guess it does. The ghost. What are these things anyways? Hydrogen? Sorry, oxygen. Alright. Oh, hey. So at least we are keeping a good level of charge because of these ever-spawning enemies. This door's not working, which means that there must be some sort of switch or something I need to do here. Not the best moment to drink, folks. And yet, it is always the best moment to drink. Maybe if I destroy this last molecule. No, that didn't seem to do anything. Whoa. These are not activated yet. What was I supposed to do here? Okay, well, I guess we will come back to this. I've gotta say, this area reminds me of that secret laboratory in Undertale. Okay, so I guess if up is not the right way, we have to go down. Which is unfortunate because I feel like we used a lot of resources on that one. And by a lot of resources, I mostly mean time. And maybe the thing that takes up the most time is just trying to get rid of that ghost. Does the ghost show up in the save room? Yes, it does. That is unsettling. Imagine if every time you entered an ink ribbon in a classic Resident Evil, that a zombie just happened to spawn. And I'm sure there's rooms like that in Resident Evil. But since I've never played it, I don't know that. Or it also reminds me of in the original No More Heroes, and spoilers for No More Heroes, I think it's right before the last battle that you go save your game in the toilet. And then what ends up happening is you get attacked by your brother, Henry Cooldown. So actually the ghost doesn't really move, it's stationary. What are these, ghost particles? Okay, Maybe if I go down here. I'm hoping that there's like a energy generator that you have to activate and so the entire ship comes back alive. I feel like that's what this place needs. Is this the map? Even the map, or at least what I assume the map is not working. So I guess that wasn't it. Whoa, hey. Come on, open up. There we go. This place looks a little fleshy to me, I don't like it. Reminds me of that last area in Ninja Gaiden. Whoa, hey! And of course it's missiles. But not yet. Alright, let's see if it likes this. That's no good. Whoa, hey. I can't fire at it. Okay, got it once. Oh, man. It wasn't materialized. What is... It's just whipping me here, folks. I just want to make sure that I have the right weapon for when it actually materializes, which is annoying. And again, that's one of the limitations of the Super Nintendo here. Not enough buttons to assign to all the weapons. What is happening here? Maybe I should just charge beam it. Yeah, let's return. Oh, that's so far away, folks. That's so far away. Before we enter that boss room again, I guess we'll just make a save state and take it from there because otherwise we're just wasting time here. Wow, look how far back this is. That's sad. That is sad. So, let's see what happens this time around. And here's once again me wondering whether or not... Oh, look at that. It didn't even register that I collected that. That is frustrating. I'm gonna have to backtrack so much. So this is where we were. I'm gonna have to uncover all of those blue blocks again. Maybe if I run first, then I will do it quickly. No, of course not. Of course not. And of course that's the door that we want. Which was what we wanted, W5. And here's me trying to get all the blocks before. Oh, it seems like there's actually something up there, right? So actually this is a much bigger area than I originally anticipated. And swing. Interesting. Funny how that's the one enemy that, oh, so bad. To go back all the way. I feel like this is one of the things that modern game development has understood. The idea that backtracking is not bad, and it is not bad to have several reattempts at the thing that you failed. It's when you have to go back significant distances to retry the one small detail that you failed at that makes the attempt very frustrating. Despite all the praises that I am here singing about Super Metroid, it certainly does not have many opportunities where you can backtrack cleanly. I don't even know how that happened. Generally, it would just take the jump and exceed the jump. Okay. Now we are almost there. Okay, good. Okay, and then we're back in the ship. We're simply going to go down just because we do know that even if we go back up, there's no rhyme or reason for us to be there. And I'm surprised that you can't save here. I need that ghost to pop up a couple of times so that I can get my energy back. Unfortunately, I don't have all my missiles. Where are you? Nice. Okay, so if we go down there, I think that's where that enemy is. Can you give me some super bombs? That would be nice. And I think that's actually going to be it. I might try one more time. Yeah, I don't think it'll... Let me go ahead and create a save point here. Yes, let's overwrite that one right there. We're actually quite close to wrapping up time here, folks. We have maybe about 10 more minutes. Alright. Of course, we have to waste one of these missiles. Oh wait, actually there was one more room. Did I just... Oh, come on, don't be stupid. Here's me wondering if dropping one of these does anything. No, I guess not. Let's charge up by killing ghosts. Also, it actually does give us back our super bombs. Some missiles. But does it give us our super missiles? Good old 69. Alright, just a bit longer, folks. Actually, I don't even need to be in this room, to be honest with you. What are these things? Alright, and that's the door. Nice, and that was sufficient. Okay, so this is it. Let's go ahead and create a suspend point here. Beautiful. Let's see if we can do better this time around. Again, the nice thing would be if I had a weapon for every button. So it looks like while it's immaterial, it can't actually hurt me. But then it can immediately hurt me again. Immaterial again. Oh, come on. Oh, hey. No! Don't use your bombs like that, dude. Come on, become material once. Oh, that's not helping either. Wow. Phew. Oh, come on. I'm just a sitting duck here. Is it? Why isn't it taking any damage? Maybe one last go. Alright. One for the luck. Oh, wow. What is the point anymore, honestly? It's also just frustrating that it only gets a single hit in. What am I missing here? Alright, maybe just missiles. How about that? Just eat missiles the entire time. That might be the happy medium here. And so... Why does a ghost get hit by missiles? Wow. What is happening here? Oh. Seriously? Whew. I'd like to say that that was a good victory, but that was shameful, folks. That was shameful. Look at that. 0 out of every missile. That is not a victory I'm proud of. And there's a wire here of some sort. Okay. Does that mean anything? Does that mean that there's power restored? I guess it does. Okay. Okay. Wrecked ship, folks. Looks like it's going to be a while before we get through this particular area. But with that, let's go back to our intermission scene. And let me turn off the music here, because I think that's where we're gonna stop it. Okay, well, that about does it for us. It's been a wild ride. Apologies for the late start, but I think we went a little bit over as well, so maybe no harm, no foul. I don't know that I'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that one. Hopefully you do too. And if I do end up streaming, I think I'll probably be going back to, I think it's Hades, but if it's not Hades, it'll be Travis Strikes Again, and maybe a bit of Elden Ring. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and as always, stay thirsty, Wolfkin. See you again.